Good afternoon, Sir Dennis. So we will start the deepening session. My topic is
Afternoon, sir.
about, good afternoon. So my topic is about software tools for indexing, sharing, and publication. So have you browsed my topic, sir? Okay. So basically, the software tools for indexing, sharing, and publication. The learning outcomes for this one is to understand the research network and then creation of accounts from ORCID or ORCID, Google Scholar, Academia, and ResearchGate. So based from understanding the research network, sir, are you into research? Uh, okay. So we will have a sort of recap about understanding the research networking. Then after that, we will go through the different accounts of making, as shown in your screen. We have our uh, ORCID, then we have Google Scholar, and then Academia, and then the ResearchGate. So for this part, so according to Boston University, so research networking is commonly employs for online applications. So basically, it talks about the research software tools. This is to discover and use research and scholarly information about the people and then resources. So RN or research networking is also known as RN tools. So it's just like a sort of research networking, so RN. So in RN applications, so basically this is used to serve as the knowledge management system for the researchers, regardless whether the researchers, they use that in the field of academic institution, foundations, government, or any industry. So basically, RN tools allow us to connect institutional system, so broad research networks, public research data, and restrict data by collecting accessible information from a wide range of sources. And then by that, RN or research networking, it will aggregates and organizes the information as expert profiles for our faculty, investigators, like scholars, community partners, or accreditors in evaluating the institution. So basically, they Googleable about the persons or the faculty uh, about his academic works, just like articles or journals. So in that case, RN or research networking allow us to help people find and create new collaborations and enable team science to address new or existing research challenges by making information about the researchers from all around the world. Expertise and resources rapidly accessible and searchable online. So basically, that is the brief uh, understanding of research networking. So in that case, it will somehow increase your profiling as an instructor or as a teacher, and then it will allow you to collaborate with other researchers virtually. And then in that case, it will also encourage funding from other agencies or universities if they are interested in your academic work. So in that case, basically, the outcome for my topic is about creating those different accounts available for online research community. So I'm talking about ORCID or ORCID. So basically, this feature or research software tool is used for digitizing your curriculum vitae or your resume. So basically, it entails the information regarding your employment history, your education, and so on. And then we have the Google Scholar. If you are into more on creation of articles or published articles, you can integrate Google Scholar regarding finding the indexing, like example citations, like H-index, I-10 index, and so on. So basically, we will activate your Google Scholar here. And then we have your academia and Researchgate are intended for widen your scope regarding the online research community, wherein you will collaborate with other researchers by giving your publications to be displayed online, and basically creation of the accounts, as well as it's like it's just like creation of social media in academic sector, but basically this is more on research. So from here, so it's up to you if you will make academia or researchgate. The purpose of that basically that two research tool platform, the focus for that is to actively participating on or both networks may give you an opportunity to have greater reach with other researchers. So on getting your publications and presentations into these sites, academia and researchgate, legally will make it easier for others to encounter about your academic work, just like articles or books. And they do this not only through social network, they help you build, but also by providing research engine optimization, or basically making it more Googleable in Google. So it's more on searchable online. So both platforms allow you to do the following. So academia and researchgate, it's more on creating an account that summarizes your research. So basically you are displaying your publication work, just like article, journal, and so on. Uploading your publications, and find and follow other researchers, as well as you can also do that in making your Google Scholar about the recent updates. Okay, good day, Sir Alex.
Good afternoon po, sirs.
Good afternoon.
Yes.
So basically, we are talking about understanding the research network as well as the different platforms in research networking. So we have those four. So ID, or basically it's more on or SID. So basically the acronym stands for Open Researcher and Collaborator ID, or Open Researcher and Collaborator Identifier. Okay, that's ORCID. So basically digitizing your CV or resume. And then Google Scholar is creation of your or activating your Google Scholar via your Google account. And then academia and researchgate is somehow a social media, but it's more on uh, displaying your academic works. So basically that's in the form of articles, journals, or books. So questions regarding the understanding of networking in concept, as well as the different types of research software platforms. Is this your question, Sir Dennis? If we do not have any research po, we will not be removed from the network po. So basically, this is for free version about creation of this uh, 4 accounts. So no need to worry. And in this case, uh, it's up to the providers if they want to upgrade, or if you have especially you have your academia, they are more into advanced features wherein you subscribe to its service. But basically, if you want to have the free version, it's more on communication parts with other researchers, and then display or uploading your research work. So basically, uh, in our institution, we only give a sort of a teaser from our academic work. So basically the abstract, and then some researchers will be interested in our work. So they communicate through academia. They can post a comment in academia, and then we can have an online communication via our email. So no need to worry, hindi po ma-remove, but based on the updates from the different software. So depende lang po nila kung magiging license or are they into subscription about the service. But as of now, they are for free, or the creation for those platforms I named, like ORCID, Google Scholar, Academia, and Researchgate is for free. So questions or clarification, sir? So now I will show you the output for your activity. So I will just stop sharing, and then I will proceed with the demonstration. Can you see the window, sir? The browser window. Can you see, sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So in here, so we have the 4 different accounts, the ORCID, we have the Google Scholar, Academia, and then we have the Researchgate. So in your case, can you see my personal website, sir? Okay, this is my personal website. So your output for this one is you will integrate those accounts, research software tools in your uh, website or your personal website. So I'm talking about the ORCID. We have Google Scholar, Academia, and ResearchGate. So once they click your particular link, it could be in the form of image, or you just simply download the pictures for that specific account. So just like ORCID. So I use the logo for ORCID. And then once I click it, it will redirect, or it will open a new tab and then it will show your ORCID record. So from your bibliography down to your uh, last details. So that pertains to your ORCID account. And then if I go back to my personal website, I also click a specific Google Scholar account button or logo, and then it will redirect to your Google Scholar account. So basically displaying your articles or research. And then it's up to you if you will use academia or Researchgate. So once they click the academia, then it will redirect to the given link from that particular academia account. So basically, this is your academia account. And then if I click ResearchGate, then it will redirect to my account. So basically, that is the output for your exercise 7. So, Sir Alex and Sir Dennis, have you created ORCID, Google Scholar, Academia, and ResearchGate? Have you created, sir, the different software research tools?
Parang na-start ko po yung ORCID. I do not know po kung na-save ko siya, sir.
Okay, so I will give you a sort of demo regarding those four accounts: the ORCID, the Google Scholar, the Academia, or the ResearchGate. Okay, so let's start with ORCID. So again, ORCID is basically digitizing your curriculum vitae or your resume. So instead of typing in plain or static Microsoft Word, you can do it in ORCID. So updating your, uh, just like your contributions, your uh, employment works or history, your publications, you can do it in ORCID. So to start or making an ORCID, so we just simply click you go to you open a particular browser, Google Chrome or Mozilla Firefox, and then type orcid.org. And then kindly click sign in/register. And then to start making an ORCID account, so you just simply click the register now. And then you simply fill up the three qualifications regarding how to make an ORCID account. So your name. So for example, and then here you have your last name. And then you have your primary email. So basically you have your valid Gmail account or any emailing services. So in my case, I will use Gmail. So I will just copy my email account in Gmail, and then you confirm your email. So in this case, let's see if this is copy. It can be copy or paste. So you need to type again. Okay. So for your additional email, this is optional. So this is basically an alternative email. And then if you're done with the first one, inputting your personal data in ORCID, so you just click the next button. And then it will redirect to you or verifying same name. Okay. So basically they have an ORCID account. If that is not you, don't worry. You can click none of this are me and then proceed to the registration. And then you can have your password. Okay, after verifying your password or inputting the password, then kindly click the next button. And then it will go to the last step. This is visibility and terms. So basically you have options regarding displaying your data points. So I'm talking about those personal informations, just like employment history, education, publications, and presentations. But for this point, since I'm still making my ORCID record, so I will just choose only me. So it means that it will private now the information you have inputted. And then don't worry because you can also adjust the settings once you go to your ORCID account. And then click the two terms of use, the two statements, and then verification. I'm not a robot, so this is a sort of prevention from hackers. And then kindly click register button. After clicking the register button, it will redirect to your ORCID account. So basically, this is my ORCID account. This is my ORCID ID. And then these are now my data points. So automatically, the ORCID system will make a bibliography down to works as the header. And then you can simply alter it or the uh, changing the information from each data point. So basically here, if you want to click or view in public about your account, so no need to do editing first. You need to verify first from your Gmail account. Okay. And then after verifying, then you can go through with the ORCID record. So after clicking the register button, so you go to your emailing services. So in my case, I use Gmail, so I will go to my Gmail and then I will refresh it. And then I can see I have an ORCID message. So click on ORCID message and verify your email. And then once you're verified, you can see you have your message that's saying that you verify your ORCID account. And then you can start editing your information about your bibliography, your employment. For instance, again, since this is set to only me, so they cannot see the information. So you can change the visibility settings. So each data point has its own visibility settings. So in this case, uh, this is only private only me, or this is basically only me. This is the data is only seen by you. So you can simply alter or add informations to it about your ORCID record. So do you have questions regarding making an ORCID account, Sir Dennis and Sir Alex? Okay. So for instance, I will show you the finished product of my ORCID account. Okay, for instance, I already inputted some data points. So that particular data points are the contents for bibliography. So as you notice, if you insert a particular data point, just like this information, your employment history information, this is one data point, and each data point has its own visibility settings, wherein you can adjust it to public. So that's everyone in label. And then for private visibility, so you can use the only me. And then for your trusted parties, like a certain organization or individuals can access this particular information, then you can use this trusted parties. So example, if you want to show it in public version, so you click the view public version. So basically, you will just simply give them, or your fellow researchers, you can give them the URL. Okay. So if you copy that one, and then you can open to the another tab. So just like I will open this one. So I will paste the given ORCID ID, and then I can see his or her or the researcher's ORCID account. So not account, but ORCID record. So basically, this is digitizing your curriculum vitae and your resume. So instead of typing it in Word and then update, so you can uh, give your researcher or your colleague about your ORCID ID. And then once they input that in a specific browser, Google Chrome or Mozilla Firefox, then they can see your ORCID ID from your bibliography and so on. So basically here, there are lots of options on how you show it to your researcher. You can do the QR code. So for example, if you click the QR code for your ID, then you can simply download it and then give the QR code. And then once they scan it, then it will reflect your uh, ORCID record. And then in this part, you can also public record. You can also print your ORCID record. So if you click that one, then automatically it is in printable setup. Then you can print your ORCID record. So that's basically the concept of having ORCID or ORCID record. This is to digitalize the version uh, of your resume and curriculum vitae, as well as giving information about yourself to your potential investors about your research. and for your different or other different researchers. Questions or clarifications? Again, so each data point, if you add another employment history about yourself, again, they will create uh, another visibility settings. So for instance, you want this information to be private, so kindly click the only me, or it's like a padlock icon, and then automatically it will change the viewing part. So if you click, so example, if you click a view public version, it will not reflect in that particular ORCID record because that is private. So again, each data point has its own visibility settings. Again, this is built in already. We have bibliography or showing a bio note about yourself, employment, education and qualification. Again, you can add because there is a particular button. It will add from education and add for qualification. And there are fields that needs to be filled up. And then this remaining headers will not be reflected because you need to input first the data point from each particular heading. So that's the importance of having an ORCID account. So questions or clarifications or addition? Okay. So for now, let's go to Google Scholar. Okay, to go to Google Scholar, you need to encode scholar.google.com.ph in any browser, and then sign in via your Google account. So in my case, I have my Google account because it's already logged in my Gmail. So once you click it, it will automatically go to your Google account. And then you can proceed by clicking the My Profile. And then you can change your name. And then here, affiliation. And then email for verification. So you can put your email, and then areas of interest, like for example, ICT in education. And then here you can also edit this particular details about your profile. So kindly click next. And then you can search a particular article or journal that you are interested in. So for example, I have a journal. I will search this name, the researcher's name, and I can see I have related topics. So just like the researcher name is Dr. Dave Marshall, then I will have a specific article about him or his academic work. And then I will just click that particular title, and then I will just click the arrow button. And then you can publicly show your account. So just by clicking the checkbox, make my profile public. And then no need to change, by default, apply updates automatically. and then you can click done to activate your account. And here, this is your account. And then you can edit by just clicking the pencil icon, and then you can edit and specify your necessary informations needed. And then in this case, I'm not more interested to this one, so I can delete this particular article and add a particular conference or articles or journals you have made. So you can do it by just simply clicking the plus icon. You can add article groups, add articles, and add article manually. If that is manual, then you need to specify what type of articles, journal, conference, chapter, and so on. And then here you can also add pictures by just clicking the camera icon, and then you can browse your image, and then that's it. You can just update that particular person. And then you can also search the researcher's name in this Google Scholar account. So for example, this particular researcher, just press enter key or click the uh, research icon. And then this particular researcher, I will just click this name, and then I can follow the researcher, or I can have the details about their updates about articles or academic works. So I will just click add, or I will not add, but follow. And then you can follow him or her or the researcher by just, in my case, I will just use the two statements or the two options. New articles by this author, and then new citation to these authors. And then this is my email. So basically, all the updates or publications will go through or notify me in my email account, and then kindly click done. And in that case, it will go to the alert in my Google Scholar setting. So to go to the alert Google account setting, so you just simply click the three horizontal bar. Just click this one, and then you can see the alerts. You click the alerts, and here you set a particular condition that new articles will be notify you in this particular email. So they will email once the researcher publish a particular article or news citations. And then if you want to remove, then just click cancel, and then cancel the alert. So if you're asking me what's the purpose of having Google Scholar as an account, so in this part, this is more on browsing or indexing the scholarly information about the researcher, about his or her academic work. So basically, you can search a particular researcher, and then you can browse his academic works if that is been shown in public. So for instance, I will click particular article, and then I can see that this is the scholar articles. Then if once I click it, it will give me the full detail about his or academic work. And then you can cite this particular researcher in your works. So we have different this is more on citing, and then this is what I'm talking about, the citation indexing. the H index, and then we have the I-10 index. So basically, this is the computer who will do the counting in your particular works or academic works. So mostly university require each faculty to have a Google Scholar account. This is a preparation for their accreditation. So it will show you that, like, for example, in Silliman University, how many researchers. So if they will search via Google, then they can also use the Google Scholar account and then find those particular institution as well as those names. And then you can see the articles. And then this is somewhat uh, this is somewhat faculty profiling about his or her academic works, as well as uh, adding points for our institution or helping our institution uh, being known to other university. So that's the importance of having Google Scholar. You can view others articles and you can cite them. And then if you are a researcher that is more on into research, then you have a good high H index or citation indexing. So that's your basically your level of how many works or academic works per year. Again, this metrics will be calculated based on your published citation and articles. So questions or clarifications? If you go if you will go back to your profile, just again click the three horizontal bars and then go to your profile. Questions or clarifications? Okay, so basically that's the importance of having Google Scholar, wherein you can use this one if you have research. This is a sort of uh, adding references to your research by looking in the Google Scholar. So in this part, we will go to the creating an online interaction with academia or Researchgate. So basically, this is a same concept in Google Scholar. You can upload your publications like your articles, but it's more on collaborative because you can simply add comments to each work. So it's just like a Facebook function. But here in academia and Researchgate, it's more on research concept or educational in nature. So I will go to academia. So again, it's up to you if you use academia or Researchgate. They have the same functionality wherein they will allow you to interact with that particular author or researcher for that particular academic work. So example, academia. So you will include academia.edu in any browser, and then you can sign up by just clicking the Google sign up. Then once you click it, it will open a pop-up window. Then I will just use this email, and then I will allow. So again, as I discussed earlier, and in academia, it's more on the e-business side. So we will use the free version. So we have here the different statements that we can avail. So from here, we will choose free version. And there you go. You have your academia account. So how to integrate this one to your uh, to your to your website? So what particular link? So basically here, this is the link of your academia account. You just simply right click and then copy this one. So this particular link it will redirect to your account. So in this case, you can also click your profile and then you go to your account settings. Account settings, and then you can also see your profile URL. So that's what I'm talking about. So you have independent.academia.edu since we are using uh, the the free version, and then your slash that's your domain name. So subdomain name because we use the free account. So example here. So if you open to a particular window, so you will just simply copy. Okay, so this is your profile prof, uh, profile URL account for academia. So once they click it, so it will show you your profile in academia, wherein you can also modify it by just simply changing the settings for your academia account. And then here you can interact with other researchers. So just like for example, I will go back to my account. So you can search a particular researcher or author. Then you can search that in the search bar. So you can also see the different search suggestions, and then here her academic works, and then you can also download this particular academic work. So questions or clarifications regarding academia. So basically it's more on uh, showing the different it's you how you communicate with a researcher. You can do comment or just viewing his or her work. So that's the academia. Again, we are in free version. And then for Researchgate, you just click the join for free, and then you go to academic or student, and then your institution. So there is a suggestion. Okay. So here, and then your department. And then you can click continue. And then your first name. and then your password, and then click I agree to these terms, and then click continue. And then here, okay, since I am institution, so your select your discipline. So here, computer science. And then you have here your skills. And then you can also add a photo or upload a photo. And then kindly click the complete sign up. And then you go to your email. Okay. And then kindly confirm to your email about the account in Researchgate. Okay, so here, this is my account in Researchgate because I already use that particular account, so I cannot go through with the same account. So I will just simply log in to my account. So that's the step after you verify a particular ResearchGate account. So you just simply verify that one to your email. And then here, this is your ResearchGate account. So you can click the settings part, and then you can go to privacy settings, and then you just simply copy your ResearchGate URL, and then you can integrate this one to your website or your personal account. So basically, that's how you integrate ResearchGate and academia by providing them your URL, profile URL for academia and ResearchGate. So it's more on collaboration in terms of commenting and then viewing or uploading your publications to this particular research as software tools. Questions or clarifications, sir? So do you have clarifications, sir?
Wala naman, sir. Wala.
Okay. So basically, those are the four account creation for research software tools in indexing, sharing, and publication using digital tools. We have the ORCID or ORCID account. We have Google Scholar. We have Academia or ResearchGate. Again, in ORCID account, it's more on digitizing your curriculum vitae or CV. While in Google Scholar, it's more on the matrix or citation indexing. It's more on adding your articles to be seen by other researchers and by giving points or values for in terms of citation indexing. And as well as we have the Researchgate or academia, it's more on communicating with the authors about their works, wherein you can also add publications uh, on that particular platform. So those are the steps in widening your research network in an online community. So thank you very much, Sir Dennis and Sir Alex, for joining in regarding this deepening session of research networking. Thank you, sir.
Thank you din po. Thank you, sir.
Bye, sir.